Never needed motivation, just a little concentration. Winning on every occasion. I ain't just here for the moment. Work for the night to the morning. Hitting the clock. I ain't gonna stop till I own it. You ain't did what I done. That's how I know I'm the one.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. We set it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Martin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Thompson.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We're in Anaheim, California, at Honda Center tonight. A lot of UFC history and championship history inside these.
It's so crazy how the UFC has blessed this arena with so many title fights. Ronda Rousey, Kane Brock, Kane Dos Santos, Me Jones, Me Stipe, Woodley, Cyborg. So many championships have been defended in this arena, and so many championships have changed hands in this arena. Tonight we get to step foot in what we can call Championship City for the UFC.
Thompson gets the early takedown. Nice start to the round for him. Let's see what he can do. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Thompson. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Thompson's back in half guard. Very comfortable here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter. Effective jab there by Thompson. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Lands with the ground and pound.
That was a slick transition.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Thompson's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs and chasing triangles.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Using a lot of good movement. Beautiful transition.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Keep 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly. He's got it isolated. The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
You need to work on
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Now he's going full mount.
10 seconds to go in the round. Round two straight ahead.
Take a deep breath and recover. This next round, we really want to focus on ground control. You have to set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is underway. We saw one submission attempt in the previous round, and you know moving forward, this guy is all about submission over position.
You saw one in the previous round. Look forward to him trying it again and again and again until he finds a submission.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Thompson. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive me. Big double leg, double chase. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Nicely done. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Thompson. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Oh, right into mount.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Thompson's right back to the full mount here. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominick Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhooks when you're fighting in the half guard position of the mat. Great job landing from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Thompson's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Changing the position.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Venus just gets up. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
45 seconds remain in the round. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, from the Kimura to the elbow now. Fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
15 seconds remain in the round. Thompson's back in full mount.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Takedowns didn't go your way last round, but we know how to fix it. I want you to pretend you're going to exchange with this guy.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Look at the clinch there is good by Thompson. Takedown defense holds up. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Left chain, leg, finish the takedown. Great job.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, he's got his back.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch starting to land in the top position.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Thompson. Well, they won't need to go bonus begging after this one. They're getting a bonus tonight. This fight has been all action from the opening horn.
I mean, what a phenomenal fight. Both fighters should be very proud of themselves.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Thompson's back in side control here.
On to the mount.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
night.
All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half guard.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Hips active until you're back in guard.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Right side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Thompson's able to transition back to side control now.
In the half guard.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Thompson ground and pound from half guard now. All right, 20 seconds to go in the fight. 15 seconds to go. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. What a fight. Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 29-28, Thompson. Judge 2 scores it 29-29. And Judge 3 scores it 29-29. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is a majority draw.
All right, champ, the finish does not materialize for either fighter here tonight.